Hello and welcome back to this moon messages reading. So this time I've managed to get it out on time for you. So the new moon is tomorrow. Well, in the UK it's tomorrow. And so this moon messages is going to be from the new moon in Pisces on the 10th of March until the full moon in Libra on the 25th of March. So I am coming to you from another location today. As I said in the last video, this might be a regular thing as I do tend to hop around different houses and places. So bringing my light and energy to these places, I guess. That's the way I'm trying to see it. But yeah, you might see some different backgrounds in my videos. But why not make this a thing? You know, why not comment and say, you know, where are you this time? And may it be a theme in future. Okay. So I've shuffled the cards already, and I've got a few out, and I've left. You know what? I've shuffled about trying to find different backgrounds and different ways of doing this this reading today. I've got all the cards. Just being completely honest, I've got all the cards on a chair right now, and you sitting on a chair, and I've left my crystal card on the floor. So I'm just going to quickly grab that. Bear with me. Right. So, yes, I've got all the moon cards and I've got the crystal card, the moon cycle as well, which I'll just pop beside me for now. Grab that later because I've got hardly any room. Okay, so just quickly, if you don't know me, I'm Leanne Marie and I'm an intuitive card reader, spiritual mentor and compassionate healer. And I do personal readings as well as these videos. So if you do ever want to book with me, all my details are down below. Okay, so that's a quick introduction. Please do subscribe for future videos and give it a like, share, comment, all of that jazz. Okay, so first card we have is Faith. Okay, I've left a gap for you, aren't I prepared? Faith. Okay, and this is about changes that are going on at the moment. So if you see a lot of things going on around you, so in this card she's kind of resting here, and all the green represents growth, right? Growth, and she's pregnant, so there's like growth and rebirth and all of these things. So and then you've got like lots going on. So you've got like this, all of the stars, all the colours, you've got the moon, you've got all of this, as I say, all this growth and everything happening around her while she's sleeping. So this is to say, you know, at the moment you might feel like all you want to do is rest, but you have so much going on around you, and you might have a lot of changes going on around you at the moment. I know a lot of people at this very moment in my life, and myself included, that have gone through so many things, so many overwhelming things, and a lot of changes, negative, well, mostly negative if I'm honest, negative I want to say, which I'll explain further in the reading, at this time. So, you know, there's so much going on, there's a lot of sort of family things going on, there's a lot of just not very nice changes, but there is a reason for it. And, you know, even though it is exhausting me and exhausting other people and just it's not great, just know that it is there for a reason. I know it's very cliche. It is there to help you grow, to develop, to make you stronger, and it will make sense all in the future. Okay, if you think about pregnancy, your belly grows. All of these changes happen in your body. All of these changes you have to make in your life to accommodate this new life that you're birthing. And during that you get aches, you get pains, you get complications, you have to adjust your life in so many ways, and sometimes it doesn't always go smoothly. You know, it's not all smooth sailing. And, you know, even at the very end, you know, even when you give birth, you have so much pain, and you have all of that stress and anxiety and well, not everyone, but, you know, a lot of people, you know, who do go through that. And it's not always simple, it's not always easy, and hopefully it is, you know, for some people. If you are pregnant, I apologise if I'm putting fear into you, especially if it's the first one. Don't panic, but you know, I'm sure you have heard stories from other people. Hopefully yours will be smooth sailing, but I'm just using this as an example, right? So you have to go through all that, but at the end of it, you get this beautiful baby who, you know, is a miracle and is a blessing in your life and will help you in so many ways. It will change you as a person as well. And, you know, whatever it is in life, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're going to have a baby, but whatever it is in life, whatever change you're going through, it's going to be the same thing. Okay, so just trust in that. And the next card we have is change, so that does go with it, right? But as you see, there are lots of, there's thunder, there's lightning, there's chaos, there's, you know, it doesn't look very calm in this picture, does it? And yet this woman here she looks like she's quite calm. She's got her eyes closed, she's peaceful, kind of like this one as well, right? So it's maybe to just say to close your eyes now and again and just try and relax and rest as much as you can, or when you get a chance to. And just trust that it all will be fine. It will be okay. Same as, you know, if you're pregnant, it takes a lot out of your body. So you need to rest. You can't be pushing yourself and making yourself do things that exhaust you and cause you more stress and pain. You have to take it easy, okay, for yourself and for the baby. And this is the same, you know, if you're going through a lot of other things in your life at the moment, just use those moments of rest to just replenish yourself, rest your body, rest your mind, okay? Because if not, all manner of things could happen. You could be swept away by the wind, you know? And I was also drawn to these birds. There's a lot of birds flying in this card. And even though there's thunder and lightning, they're still flying. So you are still able to fly. You're still able to do what you can during this time. So when you can do these things, when you've got the energy, then use those moments to use that strength to do that. But as I say, if you don't feel up to it, do not push yourself at the times when you don't feel like you can do it. Just rest in those moments, okay? So then we have, where am I going next? Okay, so we've got 4 cards in a row. And I'm going to try and do these as, you know, as if they were meant to be together, like a little story. But sometimes they just come out that way and they don't actually go together, but we'll see. So first card we have is creation. Again, underneath the that card, the faith card with the pregnant lady. So you are creating something. You're creating something in your world. And in order to do that, sometimes things have to fall away. Sometimes things have to be chaotic in your life. And I remember a time, I actually spoke to a friend about this last night, and I'm hoping she'll she will watch this, because I'll make her watch this. I'll message her afterwards and go, you need to watch my moon messages, because we had a conversation last night. But she was talking to me about something that's going on in her world that she knows needs to change, and she's not been happy there for a while, and suddenly something is happening where it's causing a lot of chaos and conflict, right? And I told her that's exactly what happened to me. When I knew something wasn't working, I kept trying to force it and push it and, you know, and fight against it, kind of like that thunder and trying to push against the thunder, right? But it made it worse. So I had to just let go. I had to rest. I had to relax, and I had to trust in the universe, and I had to hand it over to the universe. And as soon as I did that, the universe took over, and it did cause more chaos for a little bit. It did cause more conflict, but in a way where it removed me from the situation. It lifted me up. It took me out of that situation. And then I was able to kind of see it from the outside in and be like, thank you for taking me out of that. It was a blessing, and I now look back on it and see it as a blessing. And I think this is what these cards are saying. So resilience is the next card. And this is what you will need. This is what you will gain, and you'll be aware of, actually, when you go through that, right? So when you kind of go through all that chaos and conflict and you realize how much you were carrying, because this woman is carrying a hell of a lot, right, on her back. She's carrying a heavy load. You'll realize how much you were carrying, because at the end of it, you will have to let go of it, or it will be removed from you, and then you'll realize how light it feels to just let all that off your back. And you will grow from that. You will realize how much resilience you actually had in that situation, and how much resilience you will gain in the future as well. Okay, and how strong it will make you. And it will also show you your strength. It will show you your strengths as well. So you'll start to see the strengths that you actually have as a human being because you've been through this situation. And then the next card we have is assessing. So it will give you a chance to look back and assess the situation. So this woman here is seeing things from a higher perspective. She's in a hot air balloon. She's in space, right? So she's as high as you can go, and she's got a telescope, and she's looking at something. And it's my guess that she's looking back on, what, or she might be looking forward. She could be looking forward, right? So you take it as it resonates with you. Is she looking back or is she looking forward? If she's looking back, it's probably you're going to be looking back and go, whoa, what, I'm so grateful that I'm out of that now. Or looking back and learning lessons. If she's looking forward, she's looking forward to her future and seeing like, oh, where can I go now? Because I've grown so much strength and resilience in myself. Now, where can I take that? Where can I push that forward? Okay. But it feels a positive card. So it's assessing the situation, looking back and maybe looking forward. Okay. And then the path, this is seeing where you can go next. So maybe she's looking forward and seeing the future path and looking at new life circumstances. And that's actually really peaceful. So that's looking into the future and seeing calmness and contentment and peace. So maybe, what, if you were to ask yourself, what would bring me peace and contentment right now? What do I need that's going to bring me peace and contentment and fulfillment and calmness and relaxation? And give that to yourself. Start walking that path, okay? And start looking to the future and looking at how you can use these blessings, I like to call them blessings, to move you forward into the life that you want. And it feels really positive. It's actually number 8. And 8 is, if you turn it that way, is the infinity symbol, which is always a good sign. And 8 is about abundance. So it's walking towards your new abundant life. So it does feel really positive. Okay. And then during that, you've got the patience card. It was in reverse. So maybe you haven't got much patience at the moment, but it is telling you to turn that around because it will not stay down. Like it's feeling like it just wants to be upright in my hands, right? So it's like, turn that around. Please be aware when you are, like, catch yourself when you haven't got patience with yourself, okay? And you are walking in the right direction, even though you might feel pulled back right now, even though you might be in this right now. You might feel like you're in this right now, but this is on the horizon. Look how different they are. So all you need to do to bridge that gap is have patience in yourself. Look. Right? So here you are right now. You're probably seeing this as like too far away, right? This is too far away for you right now. And you can only see a little bit of it. Can't see the full picture. But know that it is in the future, and you just need to wait and have patience. I hate that word sometimes, so I'm sure you do too. But know that it's coming, and please stay in that energy of it is coming, right? And then the next card we have, I'm just going to put these back in order so I don't lose, just in case I need them. And then the next 2 cards we have are balance, even though this was in reverse again, and work through your feelings. So what I picked up here, because it's like, it's not actually in reverse, it's just pointing towards this card down the bottom, right? So they were on top of each other. So it just means that they go together. So you need to balance your feelings. You need to balance your emotions, right? I'm going to hold these up. So balance your emotions, because at the moment you are, I feel like you're in your head a lot. Your head is very, well, actually you're in your head, but it's very cloudy. So you can't actually even like sorry, I can't get my words out either. Maybe you can't get your words out. Maybe you can't express how you're feeling. There we go. Maybe you can't talk about your feelings. Maybe it's too hard for you. Maybe you're going through something that is too hard for you and you can't express it, or you're struggling to talk to the right people. But I feel like your judgment is maybe clouded, or your thoughts are clouded. Your mind is just like so full, or just it's too complicated at the moment. There's just too much going on. It feels too chaotic and you just can't seem to focus on anything. But you will also have feelings with that, right? So when we have clogged up minds, when we have negative thoughts, our feelings play into that as well. So whenever you are not okay, whenever you cannot make sense of your thoughts, or it's too much in your head, come into your body, because it just means that you're ungrounded. Okay, so you need to come into your body and just feel your breath, or just be in touch with your heart. Like put your hand on your heart and just feel your heart beating. Feel the breath in your body. Breathe into your belly. Just come back to your body. Move your body. Go for walks, and pay attention to every step or something. Just pay attention to what your body's doing, because it will then take some pressure off your head. It will then make some room in your head, and then you'll be able to think more clearly and you'll understand yourself a little bit better. So work through your feelings, and that means that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, be with your feelings, even though I always advocate for that, but it's actually work through your feelings. Use your feelings as a way of clearing your mind, as a way of helping you to manage your stress levels, or manage your thoughts, manage your day-to-day activities, because it seems like some people are really struggling at the moment. So use your feelings, work through your feelings, right? Use your feelings to work through things as well. Okay, right, so that's the moon cards. I'm just going to go to your crystal of the moon cycle, and hopefully it will relate to the rest of the reading, but if not, it might just bring its own little message. So the crystal of the moon cycle is celestite. So if you have one of these, grab one of these for this next 2 weeks, or just tune into this message that I'm just about to read, or just, you know, feel into this, come back to this and just look at this, and hopefully that will help, right? So the celestite meaning is connection to angelic realm and divine energy, clear channels for communication with your guides and universal consciousness. Each of us is a unique expression of the conscious universe, whose endless imagination is also expressed through guides and angels. Did you know that these entities are eager to help you find balance and align yourself with the conscious universe, so you will experience all you deserve? Celestite Spirit is here to help. Might be here to help you. Celestite Spirit is here to let you know that you are always connected with magical beings from the angelic realms, beings that are especially gifted at showing us what the eyes don't always see. Your message today is to be open to the guides and angels all around you, above you and below you. They are loving and supporting you in finding your purpose and feeling joy, love and hope, no matter what your outer conditions. You have all you need and are always accompanied by these entities who are devoted to bringing love and healing to all of us when we are feeling alone and weak. Today, connect with the angelic realm by calling upon these loving guides to light the path for you and help you become conscious of the unconscious gifts that are there for you now and always will be. Relationship message. Right now, guides and angels who understand human frailties are close by, nudging you and whispering to you, sending you love and helping you with any specific challenges you are facing in your relationships. They are completely dedicated to being that perfect friend, teacher or healer, and will do all they can to connect you to the people with gifts for you. So listen to the message of Celestite Spirit and open your eyes to the workings of guides and angels in your life today. They will operate through people, strangers, and newcomers in your life. Often, so if you have been isolating yourself, break out of that now. Weird how they wrote that. Pay attention to those being sent your way by the beings who know just who can help you. Enhance your relationship with guides and angels by reaching out to them and with a prayer or request today. Prosperity message. I hate this. This is so cheesy. Angel phone ringing. Pick up, please. Celestite Spirit has a way of amplifying that ring so that the guides and angels who are eager to help you achieve the prosperity you seek come rushing to answer. Now is the perfect time to ask so that you may receive. Do you doubt that angels and guides are eager to help you experience the abundance that is your birthright? Send that doubt packing and open your heart today. Ask the angels and guides to assist you in aligning with the state of wealth that you desire and deserve. They are but a prayer away. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Celestite is a high vibration sulfur bearing stone that effectively opens and clears the upper chakras. Meditation with this stone can assist one in connecting with angels and guides. Due to the sulfur content, it is also an excellent stone to use to clear energetic attachments. Okay, so I mean, it didn't necessarily go exactly with the rest of the message, but one thing that did come through for me is to ask for what you want. So if you are struggling at the moment and you really just want something, it doesn't necessarily have to mean money or, you know, a relationship or whatever, but if you are after peace, if you're after like calmness, relaxation, all of those things that you seem to be craving, someone to talk to, something to just make your life easier, just ask. Okay, so it's saying to, you know, use that Celestite or use the message in Celestite to ask you to connect, pray, do whatever you need. Maybe it's just even ask someone in your life, right? If you don't believe in angels or all of that, ask someone for help and support. It might be something you struggle with, but it's time to do that. Okay, so there we go. There's your moon messages reading. As I say, if it did resonate for you, give it a like, comment below anything you wish to ask or know or share. And if you do want to book a personal reading, then all my details are below. And yeah, that is it. I will see you in 2 weeks' time on the next one. Bye.